Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're looking to buy a house in Canada, you're probably wondering how much for a down payment do you need? One of the biggest misconceptions that most buyers have is they must have 20% down payment. That is not quite true. In this video, I'm going to go over the requirements in buying a property here in Ontario. Before we go over the down payment requirements in buying a house in Ontario, let's go over the difference between a deposit and a down payment. It seems like a lot of first-time home buyers get confused between these two terms. A deposit is the sum of money that is given by the buyer to the seller as a show of good faith when making an offer on a property. It is usually a small percentage of the purchase price. The deposit is usually held in trust by the seller's real estate agent's brokerage or lawyer until the closing day, at which point it is applied towards the purchase price of the property. A down payment, on the other hand, is a larger sum of money that the buyer is required to pay at the time of closing. It is also typically a percentage of the purchase price and is used to reduce the amount of the mortgage loan that the buyer needs to take out. The deposit is typically calculated as part of the down payment on closing. In Canada, the minimum down payment of a home purchase is 5% of the first $500,000 of the purchase price and 10% on the portion of the purchase price above $500,000 and 20% for $1 million and above. For example, if you are buying a $700,000 home, the minimum down payment would be 5% on the first $500,000, which amounts to $25,000, and then 10% on the remaining $200,000, which is $20,000. So add both, and your total minimum down payment is $45,000, which is about 6.4% of the $700,000 purchase price. So it is important to note that this is the minimum requirement. So some lenders, depending on the type of deal or your situation, may require more than the 5%. So there are a few exceptions when it comes to the minimum down payment rule. For example, you are a first-time home buyer, you may be eligible to actually participate in the First-Time Home Buyers Incentive Program. So this program allows you to put down as little as 5% on a new home and receive a shared equity mortgage from the government for up to $10,000 of the home's value. In order to help first-time home buyers to buy a home, there are several other programs that Canada have made available for them. So some of them are the First-Time Home Buyers Incentive, which I already talked about. And then there's the Home Buyers Plan, which allows first-time home buyers to take out up to $35,000 from their RRSP in order to put down as a down payment for their purchase. And then there's also the land transfer tax refunds. Some provinces and municipalities might also have some affordable housing incentive or programs that can help first-time home buyers. So it can include down payment assistance, low interest rate loans, and other incentives. So it's always a good idea to check the specific requirements and eligibility criteria for these programs in the CRA or the Ontario government's websites. The program's eligibility and requirements can vary depending on where you live, so it's good to know whether you qualify or not. So hopefully this video helps provide some clarity on the down payment requirements when buying a home here in Ontario. If you want to know more, please visit my website. It's www.ejrealestate.ca. You can also contact me anytime if you have some questions when it comes to buying or selling a house. So that's it for today. I'm done talking.